मेरा नाम Ria है. My name is Ria Park from South Korea. I came here in Delhi to work with street children through volunteering solutions. I have been here for 2 months, and I chose this program because working with street children is something related to my lifetime work. I would like to work at the NGO dealing with developing projects. So I chose to work with street children, and I chose Delhi because India has been the most fascinating country that I really wanted to visit. And through the volunteering projects, I can also make friends, and I can travel and volunteer at the same time. That's why I chose this program. During the first week for the orientation and language week, I could experience a lot of culture. I could learn a lot of history and culture about India and Delhi. It was really helpful to go with the orientation and language week because at the first week you don't really know about the Indian, and you kind of feel really scared about all the cultural shocks. But once you join the orientation and culture week, you will get used to the cultural shock. And so during the orientation week, I could visit a lot of sightseeing places with Mr. Rajiv, and Mr. Rajiv is really knowledgeable of history and Delhi, so it was really helpful to go around with him. And I could learn a lot of Hindi during the first week, and it was really helpful when I worked with children because I used most of the sentences I learned during the class to the work. And so I would like to recommend the orientation and cultural language week for someone who is staying in Delhi very short time, but who also wants to learn about the culture, learn about the marriage and family system and history, and also would like to join the tour. And staying with host family here in India is quite an amazing experience because you can see into the honest working Indian family here, and also you can really see what they eat and what they wear, what they are really interested in the daily lives. So it's quite interesting experience. And also the accommodation is quite comfortable. You will stay with more than 4 to 6, sometimes 10 volunteers together, and it's really easy to be close and easy to make friends because you're gonna spend time more than 12 hours, 15 hours per day. And the food is really good. I personally really love Priya's cooking because it's homemade cooking, which you will not really get back at your country because like we are eating the same food that the host family eats. So it's a very unique experience, and it's very hygiene and healthy. So you will never really get sick because of the food here. And about the project, I really enjoyed working with street children. At first you might be a little frustrated or embarrassed because the education they offer there is not really formally organized education. It's more informal education, so sometimes you might just sit there and then just play around and not really teaching anything. But at the same time, you will have a lot of chance to make a plan for the new teaching method, which you can apply to the children, which you might learn back at home. So I could apply a lot of teaching methods to the children, and it sometimes worked and it sometimes didn't, but still it was really quite interesting experience for me, because I really try to think what will work with children every day. So that means you have a lot of opportunity to make a new day every day at the work. So and the children at the center, they are really sweet and kind, and they are genuinely really nice. So and they just come to you with open mind without any hesitation. So that will make your trip, I mean your work, really special here. And I really enjoyed every moment staying in Delhi and staying with the host family here, and staying in the staying with my coworkers, volunteers, and it has been really great experience. I really want to recommend to join this program because it can be your life-changing experiences. I personally had a lot of time to think about myself and also think about what I'm gonna do for the next step personally, and I could learn a lot about India because I could always contact with local people and I could communicate. So it has been such a great experience for me to get to know better about India. That's why I think I might come back for my wedding honeymoon for next 2 years. And that's why I really want to recommend this program to you. Thank you for listening.